Okay, we're at 5, 4, 3, 2.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the first public hearing for the 2017 Community Development Block Grant, or CDBG, program year. My name is Deborah Stamm, and I'm the Assistant Director of the Housing and Community Development Department for the City of Salisbury. Today's hearing will provide an overview of the projects that are proposed for funding in the draft 2017 CDBG Action Plan. In many years, the city solicits applications from local 501c3 nonprofits during the CDBG funding round. However, we also have the ability to utilize the funds internally for projects that meet the HUD regulations that we wish to execute ourselves, and that's what we have chosen to do this year. The projects that have been selected by the mayor for funding in the 2017 Action Plan, there are 3 of them. The first is Salisbury Neighborhood Housing Services Homebuyer Assistance Grants in the amount of $100,000. The second is the City of Salisbury Homeless Services Case Manager position, which is in the amount of $28,500. And the third is the City of Salisbury Low Mod Neighborhood Sidewalk Creation Project, which is in the amount of $103,858. So I'm going to give you a description now of each of those projects. The Salisbury Neighborhood Housing Services Homebuyer Assistance Grants Project. This project will provide financial assistance to Salisbury Neighborhood Housing Services to enable them to offer home ownership opportunities to an estimated 18 low to moderate income households by awarding them homebuyer assistance grants. These grant funds may be utilized for closing costs, down payment, and/or principal write-down assistance. 10 of the homebuyer assistance grant slots will be reserved until February 28, 2018 for new Salisbury University graduates who are participating in the Buy a Home, Build a Business program developed at SU. Beginning on March 1, 2018, any of the reserved grant funds that have not already been allocated to an individual in the Buy a Home, Build a Business program will be available to any qualified applicant. Again, this project is requesting $100,000 in CDBG funds, and it will be leveraged with $1,980,000 in other funding for the mortgage loans. So that gives us a total project cost of $2,080,000. The second project is the City of Salisbury Homeless Services Case Manager position. This project will provide funding to increase the Homeless Services Case Manager position from part-time, 32 hours a week, to full-time, 40 hours a week. This individual will provide intensive support services to consumers in the city's permanent supportive housing program. The position will conduct street outreach among the homeless population, perform intakes and needs assessments, provide resource navigation through third-party referrals, and, if appropriate, provide intensive case management for these clients. The amount requested in CDBG funding is $28,500. ESG funding will be provided in the amount of $13,158. And there will be other funding provided through the city in the amount of $20,000. So this gives us a total project funding amount of $61,658. The third project is the City of Salisbury Low Mod Neighborhood Sidewalk Construction Project. This will provide funds to continue the construction of sidewalks in low to moderate income neighborhoods within the city where none currently exist. New sidewalks will be created in the President's Princeton neighborhood, which is a CDBG target neighborhood. This neighborhood is located in Census Tract 5, which has an average low mod percentage of 63.54%. An estimated 680 persons will benefit from this activity, and that number comes from the low mod income summary data figures, and it's about 25% of the estimated population for Census Tract 5. The amount, again, for that particular project is allocated $103,858. So those are the three projects that have been proposed in the 2017 action plan. Are there any questions from the audience? Nope, doesn't sound like it. Okay, the city will be accepting written comments on the 2017 action plan through 4:30 p.m. on Monday, May 1st. The action plan is posted on the city website under the Community Development Department Documents section. And there is also a hard copy that is available to be viewed at the Wicomico Public Library and at our offices, which are located at 207 West Main Street, Suite 102. That's on the downtown plaza in Salisbury. If you have any additional questions or you need any additional information, you can contact the Housing and Community Development Department at 410-334-3031. Again, my name is Deborah Stam. That concludes our public hearing for this evening. Thank you for coming.